So good morning students. This is lecture 1 of chapter 6, solving simple problems based on quadratic equation. Now in this chapter you will get word problem based on quadratic equation. Some unknown quantities will be there and you have to find that unknown quantity. So what is the general steps, general approach to solve word problems? So general approach. General approach to solve word problems. See, first read the question and find the unknown quantities. So let the unknown quantities in terms of x. Let the unknown quantities in terms of x, whatever unknown quantities are given in the question, let them in terms of x. Now step 2. Now some statement will be given about these unknown quantities. So using that statement, clear, convert it in mathematical form. So convert the statement given about unknown quantities in mathematical form. Now this mathematical form will give you an equation. When the statement is converted into mathematical form, it will give an equation. Now after that, solve this equation. So this is the general approach to solve word problem of this chapter. Now using this approach, I am going to discuss question type wise. So it will be convenient for you to solve the question type wise. Clear? So using this approach only, we are going to discuss type wise. So first we will discuss problem based on speed and time. So to solve the question based on speed and time, use this technique. It will be easy for you. Make 3 columns. In one column write speed, given speed. In the second column write distance. In the third column write time. And we know that time is distance by speed. Now write the first unknown speed. This will be unknown. So write the first unknown speed. Write the given distance and calculate time here, t1, distance by speed. Then write the second unknown speed. Write distance here and calculate the time, distance by speed. Now these two speeds will be unknown for you. Clear? So you have to write v1, v2 in terms of x. Generally these two distances are given in the question. Then in most of the question these two distances will be given. So these two will be known quantity. Clear? And these two will be unknown quantity. So you have to take in terms of x. Now in the question, the relation between t1 t2 will be given to you. Clear? Either difference of time will be given to you or sum of time will be given to you. So the relation between T1 and T2, clear, in question it will be given. So using that relation between T1 and T2, form an equation, and after that, so using relation between T1 and T2, find equation and solve it. So this is the approach to solve problem based on speed and time. Now let us explain this approach with the help of these two questions. So I have taken these two questions, and using these two questions, clear, I will explain this approach. So we will make three column. Speed, distance, time. Now, a car covers a distance of 400 km at a certain speed. So we are not knowing the original speed of the car. Had the speed been 12 km per hour more, the time taken for the journey would have been 1 hour 40 minutes less. So if the speed of car is increased by 12 km per hour, then the time taken to cover the same distance will decrease, clear, by 1 hour 40 minutes. So we have to find the original speed of the car. So let the original speed, I am writing here original speed. So let the original speed be x, and let the unit be kilometer per hour. Why I am taking unit kilometer per hour? Because in the question unit is given, unit for speed is given what? Kilometer per hour. So that's why I am taking here unit of speed as kilometer per hour. Now had been more, so increased speed of the car. So it is x plus 12 km per hour. According to the question, the increased speed is x plus 12 km per hour. Now, with this speed, the distance covered is what? 400 km. And with this speed also, distance covered is same, 400 km. So when this distance is covered by this original speed x, then the time taken will be what? So time will be distance by speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. And what will be the unit of this time? So this distance is in kilometer, and the unit of speed is kilometer per hour. So kilometer cancel, and hour will go up. So it will be 400 by x hours. Now with the increased speed, the distance covered is 400 km. So what will be the time taken with the increased speed? So it will be 400 by x plus 12 hours. So this is the time taken with the original speed, and this is the time taken with the increased speed. And in the question it is given that if speed increases, then time decreases by 1 hour 40 minutes. It means the difference between these two times must be equal to what? 1 hour 40 minutes. So in the question given, T1 minus T2 is equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. 1 hour 40 minutes. Now of course this time will be more and this time will be less. Why? Because speed is less, then time will be more. If speed is more, then time will be less. So you have to subtract you have to write T1 minus T2 because more time minus less time. So T1 minus T2 must be equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. It is given in the question. So put the value of T1. It is 400 by x minus 400 by x plus 12 is equal to, and unit of left side is hours. This is in hours, this is in hours, so unit of left side will be hours, so you have to convert right side also in the same unit. So it will be 1 hour plus and convert 40 minutes into hours, so 40 by 60. So take 400 common here. This is the equation. Now we have to simplify this equation and we have to solve it for x. So here you will get 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 12 is equal to, it is 22 here, 23 here, so it will be 5 by 3. Now simplify this one and shift this 400 this side. So it will come in denominator. Now here LCM is x into x plus 12 and x plus 12 minus x is equal to, cancel it, 4 8 here 0. So 1 by 240. Now x is cancelled, so or cross multiply, so it will be x square plus 12x is equal to 12 into 240. Now it is x square plus 12x and minus, clear, it is 12 into 240 equal to 0. This is the required quadratic equation. Now you have to solve this quadratic equation and you have to find the value of x. Now how to solve the equation, that you are knowing already. You have got the idea in chapter 5 how to solve the quadratic equation. Now solve this equation and get the value of x. You will get two value of x. Clear? So always take positive value of x. Clear? Ignore the negative value of x. Why? Because speed cannot be negative. So if you are getting negative value of x, ignore that one. So the positive value of x will be the answer. So after this I am not solving because you are knowing how to solve the quadratic equation. My main focus is how to make the equation. That is my main target in this chapter. Now let us consider second equation. I am not solving equation in this chapter because already we are knowing how to solve the equation. So using that you can solve the equation. My focus is on making of equation. Now see the second question. The speed of boat in still water is 15 km per hour. It can go 30 km upstream and return downstream to the original point in 4 hours 30 minutes. Find the speed of the stream. So here speed in upstream. So let the speed of stream be x. So the speed of boat is the own speed of boat is what? 15 km per hour. Now let the speed of stream be x. So what will be the speed of boat upstream? It will be x minus 15. Not x, sorry, 15 minus x, because the own speed of boat is 15 km per hour and it is going upstream. So of course its speed will decrease. So in the upstream, and the speed will be 15 minus x km per hour. Unit is kilometer per hour. Now downstream, the speed is 15 plus x kilometer per hour. In the downstream, speed will increase. So 15 plus x. Now, what is the distance covered? What is the distance covered? So the distance covered is 30 kilometer upstream and 30 kilometer downstream. So 30 kilometer in upstream also and 30 kilometer downstream also. So what is the time taken? In upstream, it will be distance by time, by speed, 15 minus x. And here it is distance by 15 plus x. So this is the time taken in upstream and this is the time taken in downstream. Now what is the total time taken? Here it is, here sum of this time is given. Here it is written. On return downstream to the original point in 4 minutes, find the, so total time taken is what? 4 hours 30 minutes. So given T1 plus T2 is equal to 4 hours 30 minutes. This is the total time taken. So 30 by 15 minus x plus 30 by 15 plus x is equal to 4 hours plus and 30 minutes. So 30 minutes convert this in hour because this time is in hour, this time is in hour. So left side unit is hours, so right side outside unit must be hours. So 30 by 60. Now take 30 common from here. So 1 by 15 minus x plus 1 by 15 plus x is equal to 32 just, it will be 9 by 2. Now shift this 30 this side. So finally we will get here LCM is 15 minus x into 15 plus x, 15 plus x plus 15 minus x is equal to, and here it will be 3 3 ja and 3 10 ja. So 3 by 20. Now x cancel. So you will get here 30 by 15 square minus x square is equal to 3 by 20. So now we will get 15 square minus x square is equal to 30 into 20 by 3. So 15 square minus x square equal to, it is 200. So x square equal to 25. So x is equal to plus minus 5. So we cannot take x equal to minus 5 because speed cannot be negative. So value of x is 5 only. Therefore speed of stream is equal to 5 and unit will be kilometer per hour. So this is the way to solve speed time problem. Now we will solve exercise 6C. So after this, see the solution of exercise 6C, pen paper solution, and then you will get full command on this topic. Thank you. Now we are going to solve exercise 6C. Exercise 6C is based on speed time problem. So let's start first question. Now the speed of an ordinary train is x km per hour, clear, and that of an express train is x plus 20 km per hour. Find the time taken by each train to cover 300 km, and if the ordinary train takes 2 hours more than express train, calculate the speed of the express train. So this is the question. So I have given the concept how to solve. First make 3 columns. First column, second column, and this third column. So first make the 3 column. This will be convenient for you. Now in the first column write speed. In the first column write speed. In the second column write distance, in the third column write time, and you are knowing time is equal to distance by speed. Distance by speed. Now, so speed of ordinary train. Ordinary train. So its value is given x and the unit is kilometer per hour. Now express train and its speed is given x plus 25 and unit is kilometer per hour. Now the distance covered is 300 kilometer and express train also covers same distance 300 kilometer. Now with the speed x, the distance covered is 300 kilometer. So what is the time taken by ordinary train? It is 300 and by x, distance by speed, and unit will be hours. Why? Because unit of distance is kilometer and unit of speed is kilometer per hour. So ultimately kilometer will be cancelled. So unit per hour time is hours. Now what is the time taken by express train? So it is distance covered 300 kilometer and the speed is x plus 25 and unit will be hours. So first answer will be what? Find the time taken by each train to cover 300 kilometer. So T1 will be this and T2 will be this. This is the answer of first part. Now second part, if the ordinary train takes 2 hours more, which time will be more, which time will be less? So this time will be more and this time will be less. Why? Because speed is less, then time will be more. If speed is more, then time will be less. Now it is given that the difference between two time is 2 hours. So it is clear from the question, if the ordinary train takes 2 hours more than the express train, clear, of course time taken by ordinary train will be more than time taken by express train. So given in the question T1 minus T2, the bigger time minus smaller time, is equal to how much? 2 hours. So T1 is 300 by x, T2 is 300 by x plus 25 is equal to 2 hours. Now, so this is the equation we have got. Now simplify this equation. Take 300 common. So bracket you will get 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 25 is equal to 2, or now shift this 300 this side, so it will be 2 by 300. Here LCM will be x into x plus 25, x plus 25 minus x. Now x cancel, so we will get, let us make a space here, we will get here 25 by x square plus 25x is equal to, and here you will get 1 by 150. Now cross multiply, so you will get x square plus 25x and minus 25 into 150 equal to 0. So we are getting this quadratic equation. Now we have to split the middle term. So x square plus, now this 150 into 25, so this can be written as 75 into 2 into 25. So this is 50 and this is 75 and their difference is 25. So 25 can be written as 75x minus 50x and minus it is 25 into 150 is equal to 0. Now taking x common, x plus 75 minus 50 taking common, so x plus 75 is equal to 0. So x plus 75 into x minus 50 is equal to 0. So from here you will get x is equal to minus 75 and from here you will get x is equal to 50. Now minus 75 is not acceptable because speed cannot be negative, so reject this value is acceptable. So speed of express train, so it will be x plus 5, that is 550 plus 5, that is 55 kilometer per hour. So this is the answer. Now it is 6C. Not 5, it is 25. So 75 kilometer per hour. Now question number 2. If the speed of car is increased by 10 km per hour, it takes 18 minutes less to cover a distance of 36 km. Find the speed of the car. So again it is speed time problem. Make 3 columns. First column, now second column and third column. Now speed, distance and time, which is equal to distance by speed. Now if the speed of car is increased by 10 km per hour, it takes 18 minutes less. To cover a distance of 36 km. Find the speed of the car. So let the original speed of the car be So let it be x, and unit is kilometer per hour, because here the unit of speed is given kilometer per hour. Now increased speed, so it is x plus 10. According to the question, the increased speed is x plus 10 kilometer per hour. Now with the original speed, the distance covered is 36 kilometer, and with the increased speed also, the distance covered is 36 kilometer. So time taken with the original speed is 36 by x. Distance is 36 and the speed is x, and here time taken is 36 by x plus 10. Now unit of time will be hours. Here also unit will be hours. Now given in the question that after increasing the speed, the time taken will be 18 minutes less. It means this is more time taken is more here, and here it is less time. Clear? So it is given that T1 minus T2 is equal to 18 minutes. So T1 is 36 by x minus it is 36 by x plus 10 is equal to, and if we have to convert this minute into hours. Why? Because on the left side both time is in hours. So we have to convert right side, unit of right side also must be in hours. So divided by 60. Now it will be in hours. Now simplify it. So taking 36 common, we will get here 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 10 is equal to, now it is 6 3s and 6 10s. So shift this 36 left side, so LCM will be here. Shift the 36 left side, 3 by 10 into 36, and here LCM will be x into x plus 10. So x plus 10 minus x, x cancel, and not written or. Now make a space here. So it will be 10 by x square plus 10x is equal to, cancel it, 312. So it will be 1 by 120. So we will get here x square plus 10x is equal to 1200. So x square plus 10x minus 1200 is equal to 0. Now so we have got the quadratic equation. After this you can solve the equation. Clear? So just I am solving for your help. X square plus, it is 40x minus 30x minus 1200 is equal to 0. Now or taking x common, so x plus 40 minus taking 30 common, x plus 40 is equal to 0, or x plus 40 into x minus 30 is equal to 0. So from here you will get x is equal to minus 40, and from here you will get x is equal to 30. So we cannot take a negative value because speed cannot be negative, so this value is acceptable. Therefore original speed of car is equal to 30 km per hour. So this is question number 2. Now let us solve question number 3. Question number 3 is, if the speed of an aeroplane is reduced by 40 km per hour, it takes 20 minutes more to cover 1200 km. Find the speed of the aeroplane. So first make the column, 3 columns I am making. Now in the first column write speed, second column distance, third column time, which is distance by speed. Now let the original speed of airplane, original speed of aeroplane is x kilometer per hour. Here unit is kilometer per hour. Now reduced speed of aeroplane, it is x minus 40 kilometer per hour, because it is reduced by 40 kilometer per hour. Now with the original speed, the distance covered is 1200 kilometer, and with the reduced speed also the distance covered is 1200 kilometer. So time taken with the original speed is 1200 kilometer, distance by speed is x, and unit will be hours. Now with the reduced speed, the time taken will be 1200, distance by speed x minus 40, and unit will be hours. Now this time will be more, and this time will be less. Why? Because here the speed is more, so time will be less. Speed is less, then time will be more. So what is the time difference? Here it is given that the time difference is 20 minutes. Here after reducing the speed, aeroplane takes 20 minutes more. That means the difference between these two times is what? 20 minutes. So difference is what? T1 minus T2 or T2 minus T1? Of course T2 minus T1. So given T2, bigger time minus smaller time, is equal to 20 minutes. So T2 is 1200 by x minus 40, and T1 is 1200 by x is equal to, and we have to convert this 20 minutes into hours. So this is 20 by 20 by 60 hours. Now take 1200 common, so we will get here 1 by x minus 40 minus 1 by x is equal to 1 by 3, or here LCM will be x into x minus 40, x minus x plus 40, and shift this 1200 this side, 1 by 3 into 1200. So x cancel. So what are we getting? Or cross multiply, x square minus 40x is equal to 1 by, sorry, not 1 by, it is 40 into 3 into 1200. So let us make a space here. So here we are getting x square minus 40x, and then how much we are getting here? So we will get here minus 40 into 3600 is equal to 0. Now so we can split this as it is 40 into 3600, so it can be written as 400 into 360. We can write this, and the difference is 40. So correct it is. X square minus, it can be written as 400x plus 360x minus, and it is 40, or we can write it as 400 into 360 equal to 0. Now from these two we can take common. So take common, x is common, so will be x minus 400 and plus 360 common, so it will be x minus 400 equal to 0, or x minus 400 into x plus 360 equal to 0. So we are getting x is equal to 400 from here and minus 360 from here. So speed cannot be negative, so we will take this value only. Therefore original speed of aeroplane is equal to 400, and unit will be kilometer per hour. This is question number 3. Now question number 4, very good, already column is made. Now so in the first column write speed, distance and time, which is distance by speed. Again and again I am writing. Now a car covers a distance of 400 km at a certain speed. We are not knowing this certain speed. Clear? Had the speed been 12 km per hour more, the time taken by the journey would have been 1 hour 40 minutes less. Find the original speed of the car. So let the original speed of car be x, and unit should be kilometer per hour. Now, and distance covered, this original speed is 400 km. Now speed is, had the speed been this kilometer more, that means the increased speed, it is x plus 12, and unit is kilometer per hour, and with this speed also distance covered is same, 400 km. So with the original speed, the time taken is distance by speed, and unit will be hours. with the increased speed also time taken will be 400 by x plus 12. Distance covered is 400 and speed is x plus 12 and unit will be hours. Now given in the question find the original speed. Given the question 1 hour 40 minutes less. So when a speed is increased, the time taken is 1 hour 40 minutes less. That means that difference between these two must be equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. Of course, this time is more and this time is less. Why? Because speed is less, then time will be more. If speed is more, then time will be less. So given here T1 minus T2 is equal to 1 hour 40 minutes, or so T1 is 400 by x minus it is 400 by x plus 12 is equal to, and we have to convert this in hours. Why? Because left side the unit is hours. It is in hours, it is on hours, so difference also will be in hours. So we have to convert right side in the hours. So 1 plus, convert this 14 hours, 40 by 60, or take 400 common from here. So in bracket we will get 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 12 is equal to, here 422 is 23, so we will get here 5 by 3. Now make a space here. So LCM will be x into x plus 12, it is x plus 12 minus x, and shift this 400 this side, so 5 by 3 into 400, x cancel, so we will get here 1 by x square plus 12x, and shift this 12 this side, so 5 by 3 into 400 into 12, so 5 80 cancel. So what are we getting? 1 by x square plus 12x is equal to 1 by, how much we are getting? 36 into 80. So equation is x square plus 12x minus 36 into 80 is equal to 0. So how can we split this one? 36 into 80, so it can be written as 36, 6 into 6 into, and 80 is 14 into 5. So how we can split? This can be split as this can be split as 36, no? So it can be written as 3 into 2 into 2 into 14 into 5. So it can be written as okay. So it can be written as x square plus x square plus 60x minus 48x. 60 will come get from here, 6 5 are 30, 30 into 2, 36 into 80. So 6 into 6 into, it is 16 into 5, sorry. So 6 5s are 30, 32 are 60, 60 and 8 okay, correct, it is minus 36 into 80 equal to 0. Or take x common, so x plus 60 minus 48 is common, so you will get here x plus 60 is equal to 0. So you will get here x minus 48 into x plus 60 equal to 0. So we will get here x equal to 48 and minus 60. So we will take positive value only. Therefore original speed of car is equal to 48 km per hour. Question number 5. So we will solve question number 5 in the next lecture. 5. A girl goes to her friend's house, which is at a distance of 12 km. She covers half the distance at a speed of x km per hour, and the remaining distance at a speed of x plus 2 km per hour. If she takes 2 hours 30 minutes to cover the whole distance, find x. So in the first column we will write speed, in the second column we will write distance, and then we will write time. That is equal to distance by speed. Now, so first half distance is covered by x km per hour. So speed for first half distance. So initial speed that is for first half distance, it is x km per hour. Unit will be kilometer per hour. And then next speed for another half distance, it is x plus 2 km per hour. Now the total distance is 12 km. So half the distance is covered by this speed. So the distance covered with this speed is 6 km. And the distance covered with this increased speed is 6 km. Total distance is 12 km. Half distance is covered by x km per hour, and the next half distance is covered by x plus 2 km per hour. So the time taken in first half is, this time will be distance 6 by speed x, and the unit will be hours. Now time taken to cover next half distance is 6 and the speed is x plus 2 hours. Now it is given that the total time taken is what? 2 hours 30 minutes. Total time is what? The T1 plus T2. So it is given in the question. Total time T1 plus T2 is equal to 2 hours 30 minutes. So T1 is 6 by x hours plus T2 is 6 by x plus 2 hours is equal to 2 hours plus, and 30 minutes is equal to 30 by 60 hours. Because left side unit is hours, so right side also unit must be hours. Now take 6 common, so 1 by x plus 1 by x plus 2 is equal to 32, so it will be 5 by 2. Now next make a space here. LCM will be x into x plus 2, so it is x plus 2 plus x, is equal to 5 by 2. Now shift this 6 this side. So after solving we will get here 2x plus 2 by x square plus 2x is equal to 5 by 12. Now cross multiply, or so it will be 5x square plus 10x is equal to 24x and plus 24. So finally we are getting 5x square minus 14x and minus 24 equal to 0. So finally we are getting this quadratic equation. Now we have to solve this one. So 24 5s are, so 24 into 5, that is 12 into 2 into 5, so it is 12 into 10, so that is not okay. 6 into 2 into 2 into 5, so I will make pair 20 and 6. Okay, so 5x square minus 20x and minus plus 6x minus 24 equal to 0. See, after this you are knowing how to solve the quadratic equation. So if you are knowing how to solve the quadratic equation, then there is no need to see the solution. You can solve by your own way. Plus 6x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x minus 4 into 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 4 and minus 6 by 5. Because x is a speed, so it cannot be negative. So only this value is acceptable. Therefore value of x is 4. Answer. See, after getting quadratic equation, now it is your choice by which method you want to solve. Clear? So if you are knowing how to solve the quadratic equation, there is no need to see after that. Solve equation by your own method. Now question number 6. A car made a run of 390 km in x hours. If the speed had been 4 km per hour more, it would have taken 2 hours less for the journey. Find x. So here in this question speed, distance, time, that is distance by speed. Now a car made a run of 390 km in x hours. If the speed had been 4 km per hour more, it would have taken 2 hours less for the journey. Find x. Now this time the distance 390 km covered by any speed, it takes x hours. So here time is given, t1 is given what? X hours. Now if the speed had been 4 km per hour more, it would have taken 2 hours less for the journey. So second time, to cover the same distance kilometer, clear, if speed is 4 km more than the previous one, it would have taken 2 hours less. So this time taken is 2 hours less. That means it is x minus 2 hours. So this time is given unknown quantity. Times are unknown. Clear? So we can write speed in terms of x. So speed is what? Speed is distance by time. So here the first speed will be it is distance by time, x, and the second speed will be distance by time, x minus 2. Speed is equal to distance by time. So this time in the question, time is given in terms of x. Clear? So that's why I have written here. So this one. Now the difference between these two speed is given 4 km per hour. So we can write V1 V2 minus V1, because this is this is bigger speed and this is smaller speed. Here x denominator is x and here denominator is x minus 2. So of course denominator is less, then the value of fraction will be more. So V2 is greater and V1 is smaller. So V2 minus V1 is equal to 4 km per hour. That is 390 by x minus 2 minus 390 by x is equal to 4. So now this is the equation. Now you can solve this equation by your own method. Now we can solve this question by another method also. Clear? If you want to solve the question by another method, so other method is, this is one method 1. After this I am not solved. Okay, let me solve. 390 bracket 1 by x minus 2 minus 1 by x is equal to 4. So next LCM will be x into x minus 2. Here it will be x minus and this, so minus x plus 2 is equal to 4 by 390. Shifting 390 this side. Now make a space here. X cancel, so we are getting 2 by x square minus 2x is equal to, and here it is 4. Can we cancel it? 2 2 ja and 2 1 ja, 2 9 ja, 2 5 ja. Okay, so we are getting 2 by 195. We can cancel 2. So after this we are getting x square minus 2x is equal to 195, or x square minus 2x minus 195 equal to 0. So we are getting this quadratic equation. Now you can solve this quadratic equation by any method as you wish. So let me solve. 195 can be written as it is 5 into 5 3 ja 15, 4 5 9 ja. So here the difference is not 2, so that is 5 into this 39 can be written as 13 into 3, so 15 into 13. Now here difference is 2, so okay, x square minus, it is 15x plus 13x minus 195 equal to 0, or take x common, so x minus 15, take 13 common, so x minus 15 equal to 0. So or x minus 15 into x plus 13 is equal to 0. So from here you will get x is equal to 15, and from here you will get x is equal to 13, because x is a time, so time cannot be negative, so you will take this value only. Therefore value of x is 15. Clear? This is the answer. Now after this, clear, after getting quadratic equation, you can solve this equation by your own method, whatever method you like. Clear? You can solve after this by your own method. So I have solved this question by one method. Another method also may be there, so you can try. Now question number 7. A good train leaves a station at 6 p.m. followed by an express train which leaves at 8 p.m. That means the initial time difference is 2 hours, and travel 20 km per hour faster than the goods train. The express train arrives at a station 140 km away 36 minutes before the goods train. Calculate their speed. So again, first column is speed, second column is distance, and the third column is time, which is equal to distance by speed. So here two trains are there. One is goods train, and the another is express train. So expressed goods train, let the speed of goods train be x kilometer per hour. So speed of express train will be x plus 20 kilometer per hour. Here it is given that speed of express train is 20 kilometer per hour faster. Now distance covered by this goods train is 1040 kilometer, and this is also 1040 kilometer. So what is the time taken by goods train? So it is equal to 1040 divided by x, and the unit will be hours. Here the time taken by express train is 1040 by x plus 20 hours. Now what is the difference between these two time? Clear? So difference between these two time will be not 36 minutes. So already there is a difference of 2 hours, and express train is reaching at the destination 36 minutes before. That means the total time saved by express train is 2 hours 36 minutes. The time difference between these two must be equal to what? 2 hours 36 minutes. So by question, according to question, the T1 minus T2 must be equal to 2 hours 36 minutes. Now please be careful at this stage. Here time difference is not 36 minutes only. At the starting point there is a difference of 2 hours. That means express train is saving 2 hours and plus 36 minutes. So total time difference must be 2 hours 36 minutes. Now T1 is 1040 by x minus T2 is 1040 by x plus 20 is equal to 2 hours, and we have to convert this 36 minutes into hours. So 36 by 60. Now take 1040 common. So in bracket we are getting 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 20, bracket close, equal to, this is 6 12 3 and 12 5. So it is 13 by 5. Now so shift this one this side, and left hand take LCM. So x into x plus 20, here it will be x plus 20 minus x is equal to 13 by 5 into 1040. So x is cancelled. Now 13, I think 8, so 80 times. Or so cross multiply, x square plus 20x is equal to, it is 18 4 400, 400 into 20, it is 8000. Yes, 8000. So x square plus 20x minus 8000 is equal to 0. Is it correct? 8 5 is 400, 400 into 20. Okay, 8000. Now after this it is your choice by which method you want to solve the question. Now x square, this 20x can be written as 48,000. So 8,000 can be written as it is 80 into 100, isn't it? The difference is 20. So you write here 80x and sorry, not 80x, x square plus 100x minus 80x and minus 80,000 equal to 0. Now take x common here, x plus 100 and minus 80 common from here, so x plus 100 equal to 0. So x plus 100 into x minus 80 equal to 0. So from here you will get x equal to minus 100, and from here you will get x is equal to 80. Now so negative value we can reject, so this is the acceptable value. So what, calculate their speed. So what is the speed of, therefore speed of goods train, it is x kilometer, so 80 kilometer per hour, and speed of express train, so it is x plus 20, that is 80 plus 20, that is 100 kilometer per hour. So these two are the answer. Now question number 8. A man bought an article for rupees X and sold it for rupees 16. So this is the cost price and this is the selling price, and if his loss is X%, this is the loss percent, find the cost price of the article. This is not distance time speed time problem, so don't make the column. So here cost price is given, cost price of the article is given rupees X, selling price of the article is given rupees 16. Now, and the loss is given X%, so loss will be X%, so X% of cost price, so X by 100 into cost price is X, so it is X square by 100, and we know that selling price must be equal to what? Cost price and minus loss. So 16 is equal to X minus X square by 100. So this is the equation. Now solve this equation. So 16 is equal to 100x minus x square by 100. So we are getting equation x square minus 100x and plus 1600 is equal to 0. Now, and this 1600 can be written as 80 into 20, and their sum is 100. So it is x square minus 80x minus 20x plus 1600 equal to 0. Now after this I'm going this side. So x common, x minus 80 minus 20 common, x minus 80 equal to 0. So we are getting x minus 80 into x minus 20 equal to 0. So either x is equal to 80 or 20, and both are positive. So both, if you will take 80, then also answer will be correct. If you will take 20, then this also will satisfy the condition. Therefore cost price of article is equal to either rupees 20 or rupees 80. Both are correct. So this is question number 8. Now question number 9. Question number 9 I have not written, I think. Okay, leave it. Question number 9. Where is question number 9? Okay, question number 10. By selling a chair for rupees 75, Mohan gained as much percent as its cost. Calculate the cost of the chair. So given, what is given in the question? Selling price is rupees 75. Now cost price is not given, so let the cost price be x, rupees x. Let the cost price be rupees x, and it is given that profit is. So he gained as much percentage as its cost. So gain is also x%, because in the question it is given that Mohan gained as much percent as its cost. Clear? So of course gain percentage is x%. So it will be x% of cost price. So that is x by 100 into cost price. So it is equal to x square by 100. Now we know that selling price must be equal to cost price plus profit or gain. So 75 must be equal to x plus x square by 100. So solve it. It is 75 is equal to 100x plus x square by 100. So we are getting equation x square plus 100x and minus 7500 is equal to 0. So we are getting this quadratic equation. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation. So after this you can solve the equation by any method as you wish. So let me solve. 75,000 can be written as 50 into it is 50 into 25, not 15, in this way, and here the difference is 100. So it can be written as x square, this 100x can be written as plus 150x minus 50x minus 7500 equal to 0. So take x common, x plus 150 minus 50 common, so x plus 150 is equal to 0. So we are getting x minus 50 into x plus 150 is equal to 0. I'm leaving over. Now from here you will get x is equal to 50, and from here you will get x is equal to minus 150. X is cost price, so it cannot be negative, so this value is acceptable. So cost price of chair is rupees 50. This is the answer. Now question number 9 I have not written. Okay, question number 9 is also similar. You can solve by your own way. So we have completed exercise 6C. Thank you.